Hello and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is June the 3rd, 2025, and the cucumbers that are growing in the hanging baskets, you can see how much they've grown here. We have tied them fast to their fence back here so they can start climbing. They are blooming. You can see this right here is the female. It has the cucumber on it. And up here's another one of the females. And the male, let's see if I can find one here, they do not have any of the fruit on the back. Now you can choose to pollinate these with a paintbrush. That's up to you. But we are training these to go up the fence here. Okay, so as you were seeing, some of the cucumbers had kind of strayed out some. So they're being redirected back so that they grow up to the fence, because we want them to climb this fence. It makes it a lot easier for harvesting, and they don't go down into my celosia and grab a hold of my celosia and actually choke the stems.
So these will go back and start twisting on.
Yeah, their little tendrils will wrap around this fence. We're using the tomato twine. It's the soft, it's like a plastic, and it comes in a roll, and you can tie your plants back up with it to your fence, and that also helps. You can see the one there, the tendril wrapped around it, and it pulled that plant back further, so that's going to help it get back to the fence. And we are checking these for water. We want to make sure our soil is moist. We don't want it dry. We're checking the foliage for any signs of blight and disease on these. Now, we're only growing one variety this year, which is the tender green burpless cucumber. That is the only variety that we have been growing for years now. And it is an heirloom variety, so we will be saving seeds from it. Now, we did have a disaster happen with one of these baskets. The basket was old, and we didn't know it. When we put it up, it actually broke, and it fell right down on one of my celosias and completely squashed the thing. I was not too happy about that, but we got the cucumber plants put in another hanging basket and got it hung back up. So you do want to check your hanging baskets, make sure that the plastic isn't showing signs of age and that it's nice and strong and it's not like real flimsy that it's going to break or anything like that. I was taking some dahlias out that I had planted in some plastic containers, and it was in about a 10-inch, 12-inch container. And I was taking it out, and the thing actually broke in my hand. The plastic was just old, and it just let go. I didn't think that it had any issues when I put it in there, but the thing just let go on me. I didn't get hurt, thankfully, and the plant did not break when it fell, which I'm happy about that. But that is something, whenever you're using containers, you do want to check your containers and make sure that they're okay and that they're not showing signs of age. Okay, this one here needs some water here. So we're just going to get this watered here. Let that soak down there. So I'll water this then until water starts running out the bottom. And there are little bees in here. I don't know if you can see them flying around there. That's a pollinator. They're really good for pollinating. And their larvae eat aphids. So that's a good thing. they are flying around in here, and they are helping to pollinate. Go. So it's just starting to drip out of the bottom there, so that one has enough water. I'm going to check the rest of these, make sure that they're nice and moist. But I just wanted to give you this video update here and give you some different tips. You can feed these with Epsom salts. And Epsom salt water mixture, you can feed the soil with that. And that really helps your plants to take off. It gives them the nutrients that they need. So we should start getting cucumbers off of these pretty soon. And we're going to be making dill pickles out of them. I do like to eat cucumbers raw. That's something that I like. And these here are really sweet. I've never had a bitter tender green purpleless cucumber. Even when they were growing, when it got like in the 90s and probably into the hundreds in the greenhouse, I've never had a bitter tender green purpleless cucumber. So that's my favorite go-to variety. And being that it's an heirloom variety, it's an extra plus because I can save seeds from it, keep the variety going, and I don't have to buy the seeds again. And today is June the 14th, and you can see we have cucumbers on our cucumber plants here. So these are ready to be harvested. The faster we take these off, the more cucumbers we're going to get off of our plants here. Because it's going to kick the plant into saying that it didn't produce seeds yet. So it's going to actually produce more blooms for us. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button notifies I put a new video on. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.